February 10. Weighing the odds. When you go to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots and an army greater than yours, do not be afraid of them, because the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, will be with you. Deuteronomy 20:1. When Jesus used a simple parable to prompt his followers to think about the costs of the choices that we make, he made a lot of sense. He said, "Suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Will he not first sit down and consider whether he is able with 10,000 men to oppose the one coming against him with 20,000? Luke 14:31. In our everyday human terms, that makes sense. For the point that Jesus was making, that we should consider the costs of following him before we choose to become his disciples, it makes sense. But in Moses' understanding of what it means to have God with us, an understanding based on his many years of experience leading the people of Israel through the wilderness and against various armies, these are not the odds that God's people should consider when confronting an enemy or an obstacle. By Moses' reckoning, the technology, power, and people working against us are never a match for the God who is working with us, or more correctly, the God with whom we are working. In Jesus' example, he suggested that if the odds seemed overwhelming, the king would take the prudent step of seeking to negotiate a peaceful resolution, while the other king's army is still a way off. Luke 14:32. Humanly speaking, there is wisdom in such a response. Yet, to the people of God, Moses would say, "Do not be afraid. The God who has rescued you in the past will continue to be with you. However unlikely victory might seem, and however much you are tempted to feel overwhelmed, do not be afraid." There is courage and wisdom in this response when we have chosen to be on God's side.